And now, my friends, you've asked me what makes me sad and still, and why my brow is darkened like the clouds upon the hill. And in your ponies closer, and I'll tell to you my tale of Utah Carroll, my partner, and his last ride on the trail. We rode the range together and rode it side by side. I loved him like a brother, and I wept when Utah died. We were rounding up one morning when work was almost done, when on his side the cattle started on a frightened run. Underneath the saddle that the boss's daughter rode, Utah that very morning had placed a bright red robe, so the saddle might ride easy for Lenore, his little friend. And had was this red blanket that brought him to his end. The blanket was now dragging behind her on the ground. The frightened cattle saw it and charged it with a bound. Lenore then saw her danger and turned her pony's face, and leaning in the saddle, tied the blanket to its place. But leaning lost her balance, fell in front of that wild tide. Lay still, Lenore, I'm coming, were the words that Utah cried. His faithful pony saw her and reached her with a bound. I thought he'd been successful and raised her from the ground, but the weight upon the saddle had not been felt before. His back cinch snapped like thunder, and he fell by Lenore. Picking up the blanket, he swung it o'er his head and started cross the prairie. Lay still, Lenore, he said. When he got to them, he turned and saved Lenore, his friend, then turned to face the cattle and meet his fatal end. His six-gun flashed like lightning, the report rang loud and clear. As the cattle rushed and killed him, he dropped the leading steer. On his funeral morning, I heard the preacher say, I hope we'll all meet Utah at the roundup far away. Then they wrapped him in a blanket that saved his little friend, and it was this red blanket that brought him to his end. Hello. Greetings. Good evening. Hi. Is beef. How are we all doing? Yeah. Ah, very nice. Good to see you, bestie. Good to see you. There we go. There we go. Just doing some organizing. How are you, Pat? Good to see you. Good to see you. Got that up. That's good. Okay, that's fine. Stretch your chin. Cool, that's good and sorted. Right, let's chill out for. Just gonna chill out for a little bit, and then we will crack on with the stream. gonna do some window shopping whilst I wait for some more people, see if anybody hops in. Oh, it's a Monday, so we'll see how many people might actually come. You know, there might be a few people who just want to chill out. So. Uh, Decided to Age of Ligma. Hello, Saf. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're doing the Age of Sigmar tier list stream today. Go. I am appropriately. Oh, second. There we go. Got my appropriate bit of kit on, as well as. Hey, thank you, Saf. Appreciated. I've also got this. Hold on, there we go. My little dwarf emblem and my little Galmaraz, my little Warhammer. So I'm appropriately Sigmar'd up for the Age of Sigmar stream. Go. I hate ads. Valid and fair. I mean, if it helps, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how many people who watch me right now all have subs of one kind or another, but I had this made just in case. There you go. So if there was anybody who, what do you call it, who got ads, I would just put this up, just to try and be helpful to people. Just making sure I've got all the factions lined up on the tier list. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think that's all of them. How are you, Seth? How was Armor going? Just organizing and doing stuff, so I apologize. I'm still shooting. I've got, yes, Armor. Yes, I believe you're. At least I think. Are you fighting like the Americans in the UN right now? Go. Yeah, aren't you like fight? Yeah, you're fighting against like the UN and the Americans right now, whilst you liberate your island. Go. I think. Right. Switch to the Russians, Lumhow. As in shooting. I mean, as testing each faction. Oh, I see. Right. Gotcha. I get you. Which faction's been the best? Well, I say best. Which one have you liked the most thus far? Go. I am going to be very sore tomorrow, by the way, Chad. I had a very good gym sesh today, so chances are my legs will be knackered either tomorrow or the day after. So that'll be fun. Shooting NATO is never not. Yeah, you know what? Fair, fair. I still need to. I have reinstalled it. I just need to look through the mod list to make sure I've got everything that you put down, and then I should be good to go. Like, and play some armor. I need to rock my my beret balaclava combo again. Go. Yeah, I am baller. Yeah, yeah. I just yeah. I'm interested. I think I don't know if we talked about this before, but like I've played Armor with you like a little bit, and I've watched enough videos of like Rubik's Raptor playing Armor and Rimy as well, where it's like I'd be interested to try more Armor stuff, especially like the conversion mods kind of thing. So stuff that makes like World War Two or World War Three or not World War Three, sorry, World War One or Warhammer it up, like stuff like that. Like I'd be very interested to try that. Try that. Malk, hello Malk, good to see you. Hello, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you, Malk. Hello, hello. Been awake since 2 a.m. My sympathies. Hey, hello, Rain. Good to see you. Good lord. Finally, it was sun keeping you up, or yeah, someone was keeping you from making it to the stream because that motherfucker would not shower. So does finally gone for a shower. But fucking, did you hit her with a dildo like I recommended, or was that not needed? You need to hit like a tomahawk throw with it. Get that wrist action going. Was going to? God damn, but you're actually considering it says a lot. Hell yeah, though. Good work, good work. Good hustle, love. Milk, yeah, my sympathies, Milk. Like, fucking, nah, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that for you. Like, being up till, like, since 2 a.m., it's fucking awful. Like, I'm going to assume you, like, went to sleep and you just, like, couldn't, like, you woke up and just couldn't get back to sleep kind of thing. The full 12 to 13 inch. God damn. Oh, that'd have some fucking power behind it. That would have some potency. Good lord. Oh my god. Get her ass. Hound her. I couldn't sleep for whatever reason. Oh, my sympathies, yeah, Malk. You need a hug or something, homie. You need a hug or like a cuddle or like like head pats. Like my sympathies. That's awful, awful. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that. My Colt 45 is doing more damage than 5x45. What the fuck? Actually, I mean, I say what the fuck. God's caliber. Come on now, 45. Hello everyone. How much ever? You've not started. I purposefully kind of I purposely not started because I wanted obviously to wait for more people to like. But on top of that, I had to see more Transylvanic Ball online, which is always irritating at 6 a.m. But what can you do? Ugh. Fucking speaker at 45. Fucking should have had one for that shit right there. Yeah, nah, that's fucking blech, Milk. Should have you need God's caliber in that moment there. Ugh, blow that shit smooth off. But yeah, no. But yeah, Rain, you've not missed much, Rain. I've like I said, I've literally just delayed like actually getting into the meat of today's stream just to wait for more people to rock up. So, because I know like sometimes it's what do you call it? It's good to wait just like a little bit of time just for people to kind of arrive, you know. But I think I think we can at the very least get warmed up and get going. Where's me fucking? It wasn't even like exceedingly offensive. As oh, the kind of shit where you just kind of read it and you just like this motherfucker don't know what they're talking about. This shit is just dense, like absolute like kitchen spoon type shit, you know, absolute like candlestick bastard. Um, Makes me wonder sometimes if these people have engaged in society in real life. Probably not. Probably not. A lot of these people probably like don't do that or have like a very limited space around them that they engage in that's not very connected to like other shit in the world. There we go. But yeah, so we're doing the Age of Sigmar tier list, which is the it's not my preferred fantasy setting. I'm looking at getting more into it. I do have my steampunk dwarfs and a YouTuber I watch called Pancreas No Work. Shout out to him, really good videos. He did a video recently about the mortal realms, like each individual like dimension, if you will, in the Age of Sigmar setting. So I watched that and rewatched it today. So I was quite good. And and yeah, like I'm interested in the Age of Sigma, and I'm trying to get more into it. I have like some audiobooks set in it. I have some arm and some models. Lebowski and Slavery Bad. Yeah, this is the tier list. So this is my tier list. But anywho, how are we all? I'm good. If Skaven aren't top tier, I'm killing you. Understandable. We will get there. I'm good, Malk. I went to the gym today. I actually I made a couple friends. Well, I made a friend at the gym the other day. It was their first time going to the gym, and I kind of immediately clocked them as like A, neurospicy, B, zesty. So I was like, yo, like homies. And then today they came to the gym again, brought their friend, and we just cracked on with a gym session together. It was really fun. I had a really nice time. My legs are probably going to be fucked come the morning. I will say though, they're going to be fucking shagged. um, so yeah, but no, it was a good session. I'm really happy I did it. But yeah, so it is. Let's crack on with the old tier list. So yeah, here's the tier list I've made. Starting at the bottom, we have Skaven Slavery Bad. Ooh, that's always fun. Yes, it was fun. So yeah, at the bottom, Skaven Slavery Bad. Self-explanatory. D Umgak, which is beef bacon friends. Yes. I made a couple of they them friends at the gym. I'm very happy. I'm very happy about it. They're very lovely people. Maybe he's not completely hopeless after all. I'm incredible. Listen, I'm very friendly, and like you know, I can get on with people. I'm just got no luck when it comes to you know find to like finding a partner or whatever. Like that's my difficulty. Friends, I can make friends like the best of them, but yeah. Um, so yeah, D is Umgak, which is the dwarf word for shoddy, and and comes from and is it partially comes from the dwarf word umgi, which means human. So there you go. So then at C, which is like kind of mid, had to tell them he's a himbo after being accused. Yes, yeah, I one of them I invite so they're in the Discord now, which I'm very happy because I was like, hey, listen, I got homies who are also zesty and neurodivergent. I got a Discord because I stream. Like, do you want to join? And they're in now. They're in the Discord now. They're really lovely. And yeah, like one of them was posting in the art channel, and I was like, "Oh my god, you draw!" And so they were like, "Wait, like yes, I told you at the gym. Were you not listening?" And I was like, "Well, himbo, like, like sometimes that shit just doesn't make it through the old forehead, you know." Um, so yeah, so in our mid tier, in the middle tier, we have human smithing, which you know mid tier. So it's like, it's got some good parts, got some air parts. It's kind of it's okay. It's an okay faction. Then in the good bit, that's more good than bad. We have ogre cooking, which I think speaks for itself. A, we have in the A section, is an Elgi strip show, which, again, Elgi, dwarf word, translates, means elf. So yeah, Elgi strip show, elf strip show. So that's A, that's our great stuff. Then in S tier, we have absolutely Sigmar. S, Sigmar, it's fitting. And then at this very top tier, we have the Beastmen. We will get to that. Um, we will get to that eventually. I will take no questions on, about that particular tier. But yeah, let us start off. What similar to the 40k one, I'll pick a faction from the tiers below. I will look at models. I'll kind of try and recount what lore I have about them, their vibe, that kind of stuff, and I will fit them accordingly. Because obviously, outside of like a couple factions, this is all subjective. This is all my opinion and shit. So yeah, and similar to the last time we did this, where we started off with Space Marines, the poster boys. We are starting off with the poster boys for this setting, and I'm going to go with A tier for the Stormcast Eternals. I think as I like the Stormcast Eternals. I I have some of their models, like not many of them. I've got like one single box of them, but I think they're quite cool. I think Stormcast Eternals are quite cool. You know. We have a guest already, folks. I think. Have you come to join us, Scrungly? Are you coming in? It is time for the cat, I think. Hey, come in here. Just want me to get a breeze in here. Come on. There we go, Christ. Did your brain turned on? Motherfucker sat outside the damn door, like, as if we don't do the same thing every night, where he scratches the door and I let him in, like, hello? Come on now, you know how this works, my guy. Will you be sitting under the desk, Sashi, or you will be sitting on the desk for a little bit? There he comes. Brace for impact. Brace for cat impact. Hi, human. Welcome. Thank you for derailing. What are you doing? You're here to derail. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. I like the Stormcast Eternals. Like I said, I have like a box of them. I can't remember which box it is, but I will find it on the list somewhere. Um, I mean, they've just got a really cool vibe. Like, as much as they're not my favorite faction in Age of Sigmar, they are they're cool. They're undeniably cool. They have so much aura. I mean, like as I recall from the lore, like these are like good people, like not heroes, not like the best warriors or whatever, but good people whom Sigmar saved from death, took their spirits and souls and reforged them into becoming these like grand big warriors. Like I really like the aesthetic and vibe of the what do you call it of the Stormcast Eternals, and as well their color scheme, while really nice, it's you can actually just kind of paint them in whatever colors you want. There is so much there's so much room for them to kind of just do whatever. Oh, there it is. This is the box I have. There you go. This is the box of Stormcast Eternals I have. Yeah, these guys. I really like these. I like how I just want like a little squad of like just unique, different looking Stormcast Eternals. I really like them. They're so cool. I need to finish painting them. But I mean, come on. Come on, big golden warriors who ride dragons and shit. Come on, it's a heavy metal album cover. If ever there was one, like power metal specifically, like specifically like Dragon Force type shit. Hey, buddy, you're a good boy. But yeah, such a cool faction, and you can paint them in whatever colors you want, which is just even better. Like, look at them on like these fucking like demigriffs. Is that what they are? Right. Griff charges. I was close. Thank you for licking my hand while I was doing stuff with the mouse. I appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, no, really cool. And additionally as well, like like in their lore as well, it's like God, that's a good ass model. Oh, he's got Galmaraz as well. Hold on. Yes, Bearer of the World Hammer. He's got Galmaraz, which, hold on one second. Here you go, chat. My little necklace Galmaraz, my little skull splitter hammer. But there it is. It's better. Yeah, like if I remember rightly in their lore as well, like entire armies of these people like can just be like you can be on a battlefield fighting like orcs or chaos or whatever, and then there's like a flash of lightning several times, and outside and out of those bolts of lightning comes entire armies of these gold-clad warriors wielding the power of magic lightning. Like, tell me this isn't cool as hell. Like, tell me this isn't like some really good ass design work um for Age of fucking for Age of Sigmar faction stuff. It's so good. Like in terms of like poster factions, really great choice, really good stuff. So yeah, absolutely, certifiably, 100% A tier as fuck. Um, the Cities of Sigmar, I, you know what, I'm gonna put them in B. I'm gonna put Cities of Sigmar in B for like just they're good. They don't blow me away. There's nothing really kind of I'd say I like bad enough to call them mid. They're just good. They're just like a good faction. The Luminarch of Hish. Oh my god, it's been so long. Yeah, they've got some great models in this. So like to kind of explain it as well in terms of lore, um the Stormcast Eternals are like God, there's some good models here. I'm gonna have to buy some of these at one point. Yeah, so the Stormcast Eternals are the big Magic Warrior stuff, the power metal album cover. This is just regular people. These are just regular humans in this Britons and Beastmen here. Yeah, these are just the regular everyday humans in this absolutely wild high fantasy setting who are just like doing their best. Fucking also, Saf, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or hear me, but like it's you. It's the kind of shit you need in what do you call it? In Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This is what you need. You need the triple barrel setup for your handgun. But yeah, these are just like regular ass people. Except that is an ogre. It's like a second generation ogre. I think it's called like an imperial ogre. We'll get to the ogres. But yeah, they're really cool, really good faction. I like their aesthetic. I love the kind of like properly kind of medievally. So the Imperial Guard. Yeah, exactly. This is the Imperial Guard of Age of Sigmar. They're just regular everyday humans who fighting orcs and chaos in this ludicrous ass setting. God, I look at that. That's great. That was based on a form of early firearm from the 13th century. Yeah, yeah, the handgun. You don't think I got ball knowledge, my guy? Come on. I've got the illustrated encyclopedia of firearms. Come on, don't at me. Like, look at this. I love this. This is funny and funky as hell. That's a great thing to just be carting around. This model as well on the fucking not is it Chimera? It's not Chimera. Hold on. Just letting the people know. Oh, thank you, Toby. It's appreciated. Manticore. That's what it is. It's a feckin' Manticore. Yes. Yeah. Like, come on now. You tell me you wouldn't? You tell me as a regular human being you wouldn't feel inspired going into battle? Get fucked, bottom out. Yeah, you wouldn't feel inspired going into battle knowing your leader was on a manticore of all things. Like, come on now, that's rad as hell. Um, oh, the survivors of Cinderfall, the whole witch hunter vibe going on here. Really cool shit going on right now. Look at that. I like this model. I like this model. There's something so simple about it. I just really appreciate like our guy here with the dual flintlocks. Like, come on now, that's really cool. Of course, we've got a Stormcast Eternal. There has to be. Yeah, like I will say it's an interesting difference between Age of Sigmar and 40k because in 40k with Space Marines, there are times where I'm just like, yeah, I don't really care for them as much as I am a Black Templars model collector and I do like that faction. I obviously have Chaos Space Marines as well. There are times when um I may be a little biased, but I'm not usually a fan of Witch Hunters. That's totally fine. The rest of the faction though, come on now, is pretty damn good. Um, but yeah, like I can be like in 40k, I'm like, yeah, Space Marines. I don't really want them sometimes, as much as I'm a Black Templars fan. And then other times it's I'm this that like hell yeah, more Space Marines. Age of Sigmar, I can't lie, I'm as much as I don't do a lot with them, I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of the Stormcast Eternals cinema. Hello, Val. Good to see you. Yeah, I'll look at this. This is just I love this. This is a great design. This is so cool. Just the big old cannon, like good battlefield emplacement with the shield as well. I love that they gave it a shield. It's so cool. Such a cool model. There you go. The Free Guild Fusiliers. There you go. Got. I just realized as well. It's got a torch attached to it as well. Like you really are commit. You must be like really committed to your position if you're doing this. Like handgun setup, like shield in place, fucking your torch to light to like help you. Like these people are committed to their position and they'll hold it. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. The Free Guild Command Corps. That's my water sash. You can't have any. Like this is, I think it is. Ooh, it's the Wind of Akshi, which is no, not Akshi. The Wind of Shyish, which is not Jade. Color purple, not emerald. It's the purple wind. I can't remember what it's actually called, but yeah, this is like necromancy style death magic, but it's like safe to use. Like there's a limit to what they can kind of do. Oh, I love this model. This model is so good. I love the axe. I love the helmet. I love the pose. It's so good. Yeah. Cities of Sigmar. Oh my god, the fucking battlefield doctor fit. Like, look at that with the fucking bird mask and everything. Arc Knight, Whisperblade, Great Herald, War Surgeon. That's what it's called. Yes, War Surgeon. Like, look at that. Look at the just look at how simple that is. Necromancy is interesting. Yeah, it's not actual necromancy because I don't believe it because it doesn't involve actually raising the dead or commanding the dead kind of thing. But it's more like life drain kind of thing. It's more like a life energy draining thing. Because necromancy and raising the dead is a big no-no unless you are with like the vampires or with Nagash, but like a safe version of the Purple Winds of Magic, the Winds of Shyish, that you can do is stuff that's like draining life energy from people and not raising the dead. But look at this model. Look at the simplicity of it, and just like the sword sticking out. Like that's so good. That's so well done. Little dragon dog. Hell yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is great. This is great stuff. The Alchemite Warforger also great. These don't count. I will say that these don't count because these used to be Warhammer fantasy models, so the original setting instead of Age of Sigmar. But they are still quite good. These are cool. I like these. Necromancy can cover several things, even healing undead or similar. Comes underneath it. Oh yeah, yeah, it does. But like in Warhammer Fantasy, there's like what do you call it? It's like there's a line you don't cross when it comes to the magic. So it's like with again like imperial state sanctioned um like purple wizards like they can use like death magic and like the winds of Shyish, but specifically doing stuff like draining the life from their enemies or like weakening their foes. Like actually raising the dead and stuff like that. Big no no. That's a line that's crossed. You cannot do that. Like that's what like vampires and like necromancers and stuff like that do. So that's like the line in the sand. That's the difference. Oh, okay, understandable. Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's one thing to drain the life out of your enemies using magic. It's another thing to like defile the dead by using them as your puppets. Like that's a big difference. God, that's another good model. I love that. That's a good ass model. Girl be needing her fucking steak launcher. It's not even a crossbow. That's a steak launcher. Very fair. Yeah. Hey, it's the dog hunters. Hell yeah. The wilder core hunters. That's cool. I like them. Additionally as well, fun fact. So when Age of Sigmar first came about, the cities of Sigmar, whilst it did have its own lore and it was its own faction. Actually, is that your paw on the keyboard? It is. You can't control stream, buddy. That's for me to do. Thank you. Your enthusiasm is appreciated, though, buddy. Thank you. I love you. Got a few tricks available without messing with the dead. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So yeah, it's about you. It's about manipulating the winds of death without actually being like, my undead puppets go and do shit. No, no. That's no. It's about like draining the enemy of their life and their energy. He's helping. He's trying to. He did scroll the page down, which is what I wanted. Um, but no, so when Age of Sigmar first came about, the cities of Sigmar were, while it had its own lore, it was also essentially just kind of a place where they just kind of dumped some of the Warhammer fantasy models that were still available to use, which is why, as you can see here, we have the Dark Elves. It's hotter than the devil's balls out here. Holy shit! My sympathies, Malk. Please try and stay cool as best you can. But yeah, like these models here, these are all dark elves from Warhammer Fantasy. So what you could do if you wanted to, man, they can't even let you preview the fucking. That sucks. That's a shame. There you go. That's another one. Yeah. So what they did was they just kind of when they did Age of Sigmar, they just kind of like skill issue. They just kind of were like, hey, like here's a bunch of models from the old setting. Like they're now in the cities of Sigmar. Here's some lore explaining it. Like, there you go. Whereas now they've kind of revised stuff and kind of additionally as well with the creation of Warhammer Fantasy, the old world specifically, they brought it back. A lot of those models that used to be in the Cities of Sigmar range, they just said, right, well, they're gone. Repackage them for the old world. They're there now. But it does not appear that they've done that with the Dark Elves. So I guess if you wanted to play Dark Elves, for Warhammer Fantasy, there you go. Either for Age of Sigmar or the old world. So yeah. So where is it now? There we go. Yeah. So Cities of Sigmar B tier, pretty good. Like they're all right. The Blades of Corn. Mm, how do I feel about Blades of Corn? On the one hand, they don't. On the one hand, they don't do anything like bad enough to kind of like make me. No, yeah, B. I want to say B because they don't do anything that like makes me go. You know, there's nothing that makes them really kind of stand out to me. But there's nothing there that makes me think, oh, there's a few too many bad things there. Like they're B. Same as Cities of Sigmar, they're B. They're good. Like with very few, I will say, like issues. Chaos Blades of Corn. There we go. Blades of Corn have some really good models as well. Realm Gore Ritualist. Some really good terrain pieces here as well. Like really good. Also, Toby, to say skill issue to that, you're so rude, my guy. Like, come on now, have some class. The fuck is an Elgi strip show? Elgi is the dwarf word for elf. I'm just more used to using the word Elgi, um, than I am using the word elf at this point, quite frankly. But yeah, corn. You're right. Yeah, corn's very corn. Like the Cornate faction's very simple. It's because it's corn, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. There's not a whole lot that's kind of stand out, but it must be said, a lot of their models are really good. They do have some really good models going. Like the Wrathmongers. Like I didn't know about. So here's the thing: I didn't know the Wrathmongers. Is there any reason you wanted to stick your paw on the top of the monitor there, little man? Fucking cat. So A tier is is a strip tease from a fine elfin maiden. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So Wrathmongers, funnily enough, I didn't know existed because I wasn't that into Age of Sigmar, and then they made them a unit for Cornate factions in Total War Warhammer 3. And I mean, come on, look at them. Look at these guys. They're the red skin, the weapons, just like the swinging chain hammers. Like they are cool. They are really cool models. Yeah, really good models. Blood Reavers, which are like I believe are just like standard battle line for Khorne. They got some really interesting stuff going on. They're clearly fuck ass mad, clearly insane, clearly blood hungry, and it works for Khorne. Works perfectly well enough for Khorne. You know, Blood Warriors. There we go. There's your main line, I think. Look at them. I again, what I think I said this in the prior stream. I actually bought some of these helmets as like spare bits, and I used them for my World Eaters because these make for really good cornate like Space Marine helmets. Slaughter Priest, man with axe, works perfectly fine. Skull Grind is so fun. Such a fun model. The flaming chain hammer is just an elite pull. Like with the mark of Khorne on it as well. Like it's they're so good. Like look at this. Look at this absolute unit. This fucking lunatic running on all fours. Like amazing. It can't nothing else can be said. Amazing. Like really simple. Oh, aura farming, love it. Yeah, really simple. Really, Khorne's not that deep, but the models are really good. So you know what? They're a good. They don't do anything to kind of upset or offend me, kind of things. Like there's nothing I'd consider bad about them. The simplicity works. You can't go under the monitor, buddy. Thank you. So they're definitely a B tier. Oh, was that the Ideneth? Ideneth Deepkin S tier. Ideneth Deepkin are absolute S tier. Like for anybody here with ocean autism, this is your faction. Like additionally, also if you like elves, like let's just get the old spearhead up. Yeah. So yeah, underwater elves. Underwater elves. How cool is that? You call there you go, bestie. Additionally, as well, they have an effect in the lore, and obviously it translates to tabletop. Called I think it's called the Evertide, where basically like because obviously a lot of their stuff is underwater. What happens is if they go ashore, like suddenly the immediate area starts to become like it starts to change to become more watery. So you'll like sick AF no notes. Yeah, that's why I put him in S tier. Yeah, so it's like you'll start like coral will start appearing, or you might start seeing sunken ships in the environment. You'll breathe normally, but when you like exhale, there's bubbles. So it's like when these guys rock up, it's like the immediate area becomes like affected and has like the illusion of water. You know, so it's like these eel creatures will just kind of be swimming in the air, if you will, but to similar to how they're swimming underwater. Really good models, really cool models, look really good aesthetics as well. Like, and additionally as well, they're a good morally grey faction as well for anybody interested, because their whole vibe is essentially they were not created right, and so now they have to go ashore and raid the and like raid villages and like all that kind of stuff to kill people because um, their souls burn out really quickly. They don't live long, but they discovered if they claim the soul of another person, it gives them like decades. So you know, is there any happiness in Warhammer? You can, I mean, on an individual scale, you can find happiness. On a grand scale, probably not. It differs from 40k to the fantasy setting. The fantasy set to flowers even exist here. I mean, there is a nature faction. There is a nature army you can field. That's literal tree people. We will get to that. But yeah, so it's like they weren't created right. Their souls burn out really quick, so they need to go to the shore and like kill people to steal their souls because like the souls of sentient living beings um give them decades. Some of them, some of the Idoneth Deepkin factions try to they try to target specifically like evil people, nasty people, that kind of thing. Some of them they just think it's fair game all the way. Oh, he's behind me. I would have my cat when he jumped off my desk. Yeah. Also, giant turtle, giant battle turtle, like hell yes. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at that. Who doesn't want a giant battle turtle? With the war drum, no less. Yeah. So they're a good morally grey faction you can play as because their whole thing is, hey, listen, we weren't created properly. Us, we die really quick, so we kind of need to kill people to take their souls. And some of them they like I said, they try to target only evil people and nasty people. Other ones, other Idoneth, just kind of think it's fair game the whole way. Like they'll just go for whoever. Oh my, I will say as well. Additionally as well, these are some really good models. Like Age of Sigmar does a Age of Sigmar knocks Warhammer 40k out of the water for models. They have just so many better models. Who doesn't want an octopus with a mace? Like come on, like look at this. The aura, the vibe. This is how Girl Bestie appears when you tell her there's going to be a girls' night out. This is how she manifests. Achelian bits might be. Yeah, exactly. It's like I recommended them to you, Toby. Yeah, I told you. Idoneth Deepkin. Go get yourself some bits and parts from these lot. They'll do great for your ocean themed corn warband. Canon. Yeah, exactly. That's how you appear when there's like a girls' night out, or if you're on a trip to an aquarium. Gloomtide shipwreck. That's so good. Like it's even got like little bits inside of it. There you go. Look at that. That's so good. Hydro time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who's another S tier. Another immediate S tier. Right from one to the other. From one to the other. We're going from below to above now. Yes, here we go. My steampunk dwarfs. Like it was a hell of a move for Games Workshop to be like, hey, here's a high fantasy setting. Warhammer Fantasy was, it was fantasy anyway, but now we're doubling down on the fantasy. It's even more fantasy. What did they decide to put in this incredibly high fantasy magical setting? Steampunk dwarfs with no magic whatsoever. They are so cool. They are so cool. I love these guys. I love these guys. These I love the aesthetic, I love the vibe, I love the lore, I love so much about the Caradron overlords. I really want to get more models of these guys. I really do. They are so fun. Like, it like look at the guns. Look at the guns here. Like the deck sweeper, the gas gun, the mortar, like and this is the standout thing about Caradron in Age of Sigmar. Like they have no magic whatsoever, but quite frankly, I'll take a fucking zeppelin armed to the teeth over your magic any day. Like they even have personalized dirigible suits. Like like with like the helmet mustaches as well. Like they are so cool. Such a good I would see, this is the problem as well because I know I have a bunch of models I already need to complete, and I've got a big order of beastmen on the way. I'm currently waiting for the confirmation email of delivery. Um, but oh god, I really want to get one of these ships. I really want to get an Arcanaut Ironclad or something. They'd make for good kits. Yeah, they could. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Toby. Absolutely. They're just so fun. Like look at that. The hammer, the exosuit vibe going on, the mustache and beard in a helmet. Like genuinely a really good unique faction and a and just a surprising and great thing to put in. You know, the we're doubling down on the high fantasy shit setting with magic. Additionally, as well, another reason I really like the Caradron Overlords is because they are a combination of merchant and mercenaries, and I love that. Any game that lets me be a mercenary, I'm down for it. I love mercenaries. Oh, look at that! Like if you tell me like, hey, you're getting paid to kill some people or do some shit, like I'm playing it. Like that's why I got MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries on. I think I got it on Epic Games. Like I love mercenary stuff. Really love it. Look at this. Brock Grungson, Lord Magnate of Barak Nar. Like look at it. He's got the helmet top hat and the fucking cannon attached to his personalized dirigible. Like this is. I got too many kit bash. Oh, I get it, Toby. Having kit bash ideas when you get a lot of them is such an agony. Like look at him. The Von Grimm harpoon crew, look, with the smoking pipe and the trident. You know, like they're not wearing and additionally as well, they're not wearing armor. Well, they are wearing armor, but they're wearing like less armor. You know what I mean? Like, how cool are these lot? Genuinely, so rad. You know. So yeah, and the dwarfs as well, which personal bias. I love dwarfs, so yeah. Now S tier, certifiably S tier, incredibly S tier. Ooh, Slanesh. Hmm. How do I feel about Slanesh? I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the model, see if it can't sway me one way or the other. Oh god, I forgot Sigvald is amongst these lot. Ugh. They do have some really nice, well-made models. Which I will say, like again, Age of Sigmar knocks that out of the park for knocked that out of the park. Age of Sigmar is so good at their model work. They've got really good models. Oh, I like that weapon. That's a good ass weapon. Oh shit, Slangors. Yo, they got Beastmen. Very nice. Very nice. We love our Beastmen. These are really good models. Additionally, as well as I know from a lore perspective, in this setting, Slanesh is currently imprisoned. Slanesh is currently being imprisoned, and so you have, if I remember right, Lord of Pain. That's a good model. That's a really good model. Yeah, like as I understand it, in this setting, in Age of Sigmar, Slanesh is imprisoned, and yeah, like so because Slanesh is imprisoned, I think there's like different factions within the Slanesh lot. That's a good model as well. Who are um some of them want to free Slanesh, some of them want to ascend to basically become the next Slanesh, and then some of them are just doing Slaneshi stuff and just vibing the fuck out, doing whatever they want. Lord of Hubris. Oh, I see it. Look at the pose. Look at the pose there. The angle. I love. That's a good sword as well. I love the sword. Glutos Oscolion, Lord of Gluttony. Look at that. What a carnival of monsters that is. Like, such a good design work. So good. Look at the snake. The snake. It's so cool. 1 second. Just checking my messages. Apologies. Really, yeah. Oh, really good. Really good. Except for Sigvald. I hate Sigvald. Sigvald's a prick. Should have stayed dead, you absolute cretin. I cannot believe they brought back Sigvald and not my wonderful boy Throg. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Not even Slanesh's favourite champion. Like, dude is just a waste of skin. God, it's God, Slanesh gonna have to go in B. Like good models, good lore, nothing really there that kind of just makes me go, eh. Like, I don't really like them, oh, hey, Gloomspite Gits. Ooh, how do I feel about Gloomspite Gits? I know them all. I know they're all bonkers. I know they're all like literally just fucking lunatics who basically just get high on shrooms all the time. Let's have a little nosy. Oh yes, they're all about the squigs. Yes, they're all about the squigs. Look at that. Look at the energy, but also like the attitude, the vibe. Like those are some goofy, like some goofy looking models, and they are so good. So much personality in them. Like, oh, amazing. They're so funny. Ooh, goblins on walls. Ooh, yes, very nice. Squig boss with Nesha Squig. Such a cool design. Goblin. This is something else as well. Like in Warhammer 40k, like there's grots, but they don't really do much to grots. They're kind of second fiddle to kind of the orcs. But I mean, goblins got a whole faction going on in what do you call it, in Age of Sigmar. But they are so fun. They're so goofy. I really like them. Drogs the Sun Chopper. Is that a hobgoblin? Hold on. Git mobs. I have beef with the hobgoblins of fantasy. If that's a hobgoblin, I don't think it is. I think it's a regular goblin, but still. The old classic Arachnarok spider. Absolutely amazing, gorgeous model. Squig herd. Yeah, these guys are just fun. Yeah, if you want a faction that is just goofy as hell, and their whole thing is just we get high on mushrooms and fucking and fucking go nuts, like absolutely fucking amazing, really good faction, really funny as well. And they have trolls. They've got trolls. Well, Troggoths, because Games Workshop really likes their copyright. But yeah, like they got trolls. They got trolls as well, and they are so well designed and so well done, and they're so again goofy. Like, look at this. Like, A, terrifying, but B, hilarious. Like, look at that. You like, oh, they're so good. Gobopalooza. That motherfucker's had too many shrooms. Look at that. S tier. Yeah, fucking look at them. Look at these goobers. These absolute little fucking look at these lunatics. This is a faction you have fun with. This is the kind of faction where it's a spider goblin. Ooh, that's creepy. No, this is the faction where if I was playing tabletop and somebody came to my table and I was like, "Oh, I'm playing, Chaos, whatever the fuck." Like, "Oh, what are you playing?" And they said, "Oh, Gloomspite Gits." I know I'm having a great time. Immediately, I know I'm having a swell ass time because I cannot imagine somebody playing these guys and being a fucking, being a dick or being an asshole. Like, you can't. Fuck Trug though. I hate Trug. motherfucker stole. I thought I was like when they announced Trug, I thought I was going to get Throg, the Troll King. I thought they were bringing my boy back, and I was denied. Kind of distracted, so can't focus on the stream. That's fine, Rain. Don't worry about it. You know what? I think goblins are they're an A tier. They're not S tier. Look at these little smackheads. Exactly. Yeah. We'll still have it open at the very least. That's totally fine. Don't you worry about it. I appreciate it, Rain. Thank you. Yeah. No. A tier as hell. Not hitting S tier for me, but they are great. They are certifiably great. Brain is in a very different place. That's totally fine, Rain. Don't worry about it. If you need to lurk with stream on, you crack on. You just vibe. Nothing bad though. That's good to know. I'm glad. I'm glad. Always make sure the homies are okay. Um, but yeah, goblins really great. Not quite S tier for me though. Beastmen. This is not subjective. This is objective. This part of the stream objective. Beastmen beyond S tier. This is just a fact. There is no subjectivity here. This is just objective fact. Beastmen are they're beyond S tier. Unfortunately, because Games Workshop just hates their own creation and they despise the Beastmen and people who are fans of the Beastmen, Beastmen are no longer their own faction. They're no longer Beasts of Chaos in Age of Sigmar. Instead, they've been trolleyed off to the old world, which is nice. It's glad they still exist, but ¿por qué los dos? ¿Por qué los dos? You know, like why not in both? Why not in both settings? Let my boys live, for God's sake, for the love of God. Ugh, I'm so sad. But at least they still exist in another setting. Yeah, Beastmen are A tier. Not A tier, sorry. Beyond S tier. They're their own tier. Their lore, amazing. Their vibe with chaos, absolutely incredible. Like, they are the true children of chaos, and I will stand on that. Spit your truth, big dog. Yeah. They're they're best chaos faction. They actually are all about chaos in the best way. Por qué no los dos? Yeah, exactly. Fucking yeah, they're so cool. Lore great models. The models are charming. They're not the best. They are showing their age a bit, but they still work perfectly well, perfectly acceptable. Um, Oh yeah, no. This is actually one of the newer ones they did from like a few years ago. This is a new one they did for the Warhammer Old World setting in particular. Yeah, nah, incredible. I have a Doom Bull. Shout out Doom Bull. Oh, the Jabba Scythe. This thing's a sin, but it's so cool. Like, look at that. That's a model. That is design work at best. You know, Praeton as well. Another good model. Recently added to Total War Warhammer 3, I might add. Cockatrice, another great model. Like, Beastmen get the fucking fun monsters. They get some really, really fun monsters. They get the Cockatrice, they get the Praeton. Oh, because that'd make 3 ranges of Beastmen. Three? Three? Are you sure about that, Toby? Because I don't like we got Beastmen in fantasy here, but also we should also have Beastmen in Age of Sigmar. Like, I don't count a third one, gamer. I don't. I don't count a third Beastmen faction anywhere. Do you? I don't. I see what we used to have in Age of Sigmar and what we could have also then have had in fantasy. But Games Workshop decided to like, and this is the thing as well. Like after fantasy ended, it obviously moved to Age of Sigmar, which meant a bunch of people had to rebase their Beastmen models onto circular bases to do Age of Sigmar, and then years down the line, it was like you're gonna have to rebase them back to squares because we're now removing you from Age of Sigmar and sending you back to the old world. Like, And additionally, as well, you know what vexes me? Beastmen technically still exist in Age of Sigmar. You have the Slangors for Slanesh. You have the Zangors for Zinch, and we've got the um the Nurgle. We have the Nurgle Beastmen for Meggetkin 40k. My god, Toby, Toby. There is no third range of Beastmen. Only like a single box of models. That's it. That is it. There's a single box of like 5 or 10 Beastmen. It's for Kill Team, which you can then use for like mainline 40k. That's not a third range of Beastmen, Toby. That's not a third range. No, it's not. It's 20 Zangors. Hey, hello, Sam. Good to see you. I don't know what you smoked tonight, Toby, but it makes you wrong, dog. No, absolutely not. I mean, no, absolutely not. Beastmen. We should have a range of Beastmen for Age of Sigmar and for Fantasy, and like they'd never do a full range of Beastmen for 40k. Like Beastmen are really under the radar in 40k, which is a shame. You know, at best we get like we have now, where it's like a box of Kill Team models kind of thing. But that's really about it. Nah, like Beastmen are hated by Games Workshop. They have to be. Hey, hello Tank. Good to see you. We're doing the Age of Sigmar stream. Here's the roster as it is now. Feel free to get a peeper. Currently in Ogre Cooking, which is like good. We have the Cities of Sigmar, Blades of Corn, and the and Slanesh. In A tier, Elgi Strip Show, we have the Stormcast Eternals. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying how GW think. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be 3 ranges of Beastmen though. It would only be 2. That's what it would be. It would be 2. It would be Beastmen for Fantasy, Beastmen for Age of Sigmar. That would be. It would only be 2. It wouldn't be 3. GW doesn't give a fuck about Beastmen in 40k. Not really. Like, but yeah, yeah. So Stormcast Eternals and the Goblins in A tier. S tier we have the Ideneth Deepkin and the Caradron Overlords, and up in Beyond S tier we have the Beastmen. Where am I, Dawi? Yeah, exactly, exactly. This man knows his Kazalid. Yeah. Also, as well, Tank. Let me show you as well. Just there we go. Let me just show you for the stream. I am properly kitted out for the Age of Sigmar stream. There you go. Forged steel, by the way. Forged steel. Properly smithed pendant there, as well as my little Galmaraz necklace with my little dwarf pendant as well. Tomb Kings are A tier. Wrong fantasy setting, I'm afraid, but I do agree. I do agree. Tomb Kings are A tier. Cetra himself sits in S tier because Cetra does not serve. He rules. Who do we have now? Oh, it's the Daughters of Cain. Daughters of Cain. Age of Sigmar. Funnily enough, they're actually part of Order. Wait, they're not in Fantasy anymore. Well, they're in Warhammer: The Old World. This is the Age of Sigmar tank. This is the different fantasy setting. This is the fantasy setting that takes place after classic Warhammer Fantasy. Warhammer: The Old World, where the Tomb Kings are, like that's the OG fantasy setting that they brought back due to people really want to get fucking back. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, here we go. I mean, let me think. They do have good models. They do have some really good models. Marathi is astounding. Marathi is so good. Traitor Guard Beastman would give me an indescribable lead pipe betwixt my legs. Not gonna lie, can't wait to do this conversion kit bashes. Toby, rest assured, once I have links, I will be sending you links, my guy. Don't you worry. You once the again because the Beastmen I have essentially the Beastmen I backed on, I think it's like GameFound. Like they will be actually releasing those to be available to people. So I will send you links once the Beastmen are actually available. Like I got you, gamer. They brought back because people made the Ninth Age instead of playing Age of Sigmar, and GW got really bitchy about it, but couldn't sue the guys who made it because they changed enough to make it not Warhammer Fantasy. Oh, I see. Interesting. I didn't. Oh, okay. I think as well though. It is, you know. Hold on. Let's have a look real quick. I think as well. It is also just a factor of. Oh, interesting. Oh, that is rank and flank. That is indeed rank and flank. But no, I think your stepdad plays Ninth Age. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty badass, bro. Ooh, those are beastmen. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's no, what do you call it? Like it is. I would say that could definitely be part of it, but I think as well, um, I think as well it is just because people really wanted Warhammer the Old World back, and Games Workshop like knew there was like after years of build up with playing Warhammer, Total War, and Vermintide and that kind of stuff. The kind of is like, yeah, we're kind of like we got to bring this back. What helped the guys who got together to make it are lawyers. Ooh, very nice. Uh, Daughters of Cain. I'm gonna have to put them in C tier. They're good. Like they've got some really nice models going, but there's not enough. There's not really enough for me to really kind of like really get into them. Like I mean, come on, this model is astounding. This model is so good. There's some really good stuff going on with this model, but there's not enough in terms of lore or in terms of the model range as well, which is a similar issue I had with the World Eaters when I did the 40k. Yep, and I'll take anyone to. Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it. I mean, yeah, once my beastmen arrive and I do my little building bits and bobs, any spare bits I've got left over that are particularly beastmenish as well, I will let you know, and I will be sure to try and bag them and like send them to you in an envelope or something. My cat's unconscious by my leg. I wondered where he was. But yeah, no, there's really good models. Some really like some good lore, but there's not enough for me to really kind of sink my teeth into. So unfortunately they're a C tier. Oh, Skaven, easy S tier, easy S tier, the easiest of S tiers. Like, yeah, no, that's an easy S tier. Skaven are S tier as fuck, especially after their model revamp. Skaven, like they look really good. Ikit Claw makes them S tier. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean to be fair, like I think you'll find his name is Ikrit Claw. Also, Ikit Claw is not what makes the Skaven S tier. What makes the Skaven S tier is in fact Thankful. Like that's not to say Ikit Claw is bad. He's not. Ikit Claw is really fun, but you know he's not what makes the Skaven S tier. It's Thankful. My absolute the Great Horn Rat's favorite clown thing. Like he's fucking reminds me of when GW sued a lawyer for her book spot. Oh, okay. You're totally going off of Warhammer Total War 3. I mean, I really want them to add what do you call it? I really want them to add Thankful as a lord in Total War Warhammer 3. He deserves to be genuinely a really great character and part of one of the best Warhammer series in total. Like out of both 40k and fantasy, Gotcha and Felix series is goated. It's legitimately amazing. Legitimately such an astounding series. Anybody who is interested in Warhammer Fantasy, the old setting, the original setting, pick up Gotcha and Felix. Listen to it on Audible if you need to, because that's what I did. But you gotta get working on that series. Really good, honestly. Plague Claw, nice. The Storm Fiends. Oh, the Storm Fiends look so good. They are really beautiful. They are like ugly as fuck. Hold on. Oh, my throat. Oh dear. Beef down, beef in distress. Pardon me. Oh yeah, no, they've just got. They're adding Nagash. They are. They're doing an end times thing. They're doing an end times thing. They're adding, yeah, which that might be really good, and I hope it is. It just depends on how they kind of do the end times, because the end times was famously dog shit. Oh, here he is, my boy Thankful, my boy Thankful, and his mount and his trusty mount, Bone Ripper number insert number here. What block Jezzail's they're evil. Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, you just have to distract the enemy with a big enough horde of rats while your weapons teams just go to town. Yeah, Claw Lord on a Gnaw Beast. I mean, that thing is just all proportions are wrong. All proportions are wrong on this thing. Like, good lord. Arch Warlock. Look at it. Look at the claw. That's so good. Rattling Warp Blaster. Yeah, there it is. You thought that the Rattling Gun wasn't big or bad enough? Here's a bigger version. I'll take whatever unwanted bits you got, Chaos, Beastman, etc. I will keep that in mind, Toby. Thank you. When I went up north last to visit family, I played Dawi against my. Oh, yes, have to do that. That's a certifiable. That's what you need to do. You have to do. You have to do fucking dwarfs against greenskins. Stormfiends are just bane. He did not appreciate my gunline and organ guns. Well, Kazukan, Kazuki, Kazukai. Like what can you do about it? When the dwarfs are on the warpath, if there's a grudge in, don't be in the book of grudges. Oh, the Brood Terror. Look at this fucking absolute crime. That's a beautiful model, but Jesus Christ, it's fucking hideous. Oh no, I took 4 organ guns. What's that's like? Hold on, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. That's 16 barrels. That's 16 barrels you used on his army. Jesus. I had them with interlocking field of fire across a choke point. I forced him into. Oh, beautiful work. Beautiful work, my friend. The Master Molder. Christ, that thing is hideous. That is a thing to behold. Jesus. Shout out the third arm loading the pistol. That's fucking sick. Ye stem Dead Spaced. A Storm Vermin, hell yes. Really good model. And the good old rat ogres. Good old rat ogres. Really fun. Really well made. Yeah, Skaven are S tier. Great lore. Like I can't even get into the lore. Their lore is just so good. And their models are really well done. So yeah, Skaven are an S tier, absolutely. Tzeentch. Let's have a look at Tzeentch. I think, if I remember rightly, Tzeentch does have some good models. I don't particularly care for Tzeentch as a faction. I must admit, but I do know there is some good stuff here. Also, somebody, somebody, wake up Saf. Tell Saf that we've got more Zangors. Literally an all Zangors box, like. Yeah, fucking. Where is Saf? We need. Oh yeah, just a 20 more Zangors. Yes, there she is. Yeah, fucking. There you go, Saf. Behold the all Zangors box for Age of Sigmar. Like, there are no Space Marines here, no humans, nothing like that. Literally just Zangors the whole way up. It's fucking. Hold on. 10, 13, 16, 17. Yeah. There you go. I'm always here. Oh, hell yeah. Belter. Yeah, fucking. Funnily enough, you know what's funny? Just sniping Russians. I've just counted, Seth. 17 Zangors. That means there's less Zangors in here than there is in than there was in the 40k box. There's a different variety of them. Some of them are, sorcerers and archers and all that. But there are less Zangors in this box than there were in the 20 Zangor box for fucking 40k. Oh yeah, the Fate Master with thighs out. 5 Zinchian Termes and 20 Zangors hard drive capacity. Oh yeah, no, I just saw. It's like, ah, yes, the Thousand Sun Sorcerer, the 5,000 Suns Terminators, 20 Zangors. It's fucking absolutely not. This terrain, by the way, this terrain, elite terrain. This is the kind of terrain I would own. Like, I wouldn't even have a Zinch army. I don't fuck with Zinch, but this is a really good fucking bit of terrain. You know, like really good. Yeah, some really good models. But I will have to I'll have to whack Zinch. Yeah, Zinch in C tier, I think. Some really good models, but I don't particularly care for Zinch nor Zinch lore. Ooh, actually, hold on. The the Flesh Eater Courts. Do S tier for Flesh Eater Courts, or do I feel they're more of an A tier? Death Flesh Eater Courts. Let's have a look. Because these are genuinely some of the one of the best factions in Age of Sigmar, and a lot of that is down to A, their lore, but B, also their models. They have legitimately one of the best models in Age of Sigmar. They've got one of the best models in Warhammer. Like, oh, these are so good. They genuinely, I don't know who it is in charge of the Flesh Eater Courts for tabletop models. They cooked. They really cooked. They honest to God, cooked. Look at this. The Grand Justice Gormain wearing the guts on the head as a wig. Incredible. Like, awesome. So good. The Cardinal. I do love the Lord Commander Bastion Carthalos for Stormcast. Might have to find a file to print it and convert it into a Blood Angel. Ooh, that's a good idea. There's some definite crossover there. The Marrow Scroll Herald. Oh, that's fucking good as well. Here it is, folks. This is it. This is the best. This is the one. This is one of the best models in Warhammer. Look at this. I I remember when they unveiled Usharon, and I don't collect I don't collect flesh eaters. I have no interest in collecting flesh eaters. I'm not interested in collecting that model, but holy shit, astounding model. Again, no interest in getting this model whatsoever, but genuinely one of the best models in Warhammer. I don't know who did this. They cooked. They cooked the fuck out of this model. They did so well with this. Everything about this model is perfect. It's just so good. Saw Celestin Prime, Hammer of Sigmar here, take the Sanguinor, but change it a little. I got you. Royal Decapitator. Oh, holding it by the neck. Oh, that's grim. That's grim. Aberrant Gore Warden. Oh, okay. Great model. High Falconer as well, another really fun model. Yeah, everything about this faction. Oh, I'm gonna have to give him an S tier, you know. Look at this motherfucker with his fucking spike sticking out of the arm. Swanton down Falby's glory. Relatively base cannibals stalking us as victims, genuine abominations alike. Royal Flaymaster, Beast. Oh no, these are just like who doesn't want an undead baboon? You know what I mean? Like, look at that. That's disgusting. Really really good work. I love this. This is great. Really good shit. Nah, S tier. It's an S tier. They just are. I can't deny it. I cannot deny it. Flesh Eater Courts are just such an S tier. They really are. Um. Oh, fucking. Oh, yeah, no. Absolutely C tier. Absolutely C tier. Where are you? Where are you? Fire Slayers, yeah. S tier as fuck. No, not sorry, not S tier. Sorry, C tier. Sorry, C tier as fuck. They're just there's some good stuff there, and there's some interesting stuff there. But all the models look too much the same. Like they look too much the same. There's nothing. Some of the models stand out. You know, some of the models really stand out. My boy. But a lot of the models are just kind of the same thing, and it just like look at this. It's it's just dwarfs with mohawks. Which, if you like that, if you liked the Slayers from Warhammer, if you like the Slayers from Warhammer Fantasy, you're gonna love this army. Outside of that, I'm not sure. Like, like the magma droth is so cool. Look at that. That is a great design for a fire beast. You know, like that is just elite shit right there. Again, somebody cooked the fuck out with that. Uh, the Vulcan Flame Seekers are interesting. They stand out a bit more. They are different, but unfortunately, they're just like one unit in a bunch. You know, like that's adorable as fuck. Holy shit! Look at that. That is so cute. I want one of those in real life. That's adorable. You know, but yeah, like these guys stand out a lot more. These are a lot better. But unfortunately, too much of the Fire Slayer's range just kind of looks the same. But I mean, I was gonna say but then, but the issue is you can take Gotrek Gurnason with any Order army. He's not, even though he is more of a Fire Slayer in Age of Sigmar than he is obviously like since he got into Age of Sigmar, he's accepted himself as being like one of the Fire Slayers, kind of. You can take. He's not unique to their army. You can take him in any Order army, so he can't. He's kind of discounted from their range. I have this model, by the way. I love Godric Gurnason. You all know this about me. I'm a huge fan of the books. I love. Yeah, no. Shout out Godric Gurnason, my boy. I love him. Another Magma Droth, another really good design. But yeah, like look at the spearhead, right? Here you go. Look at the spearhead. You know, like tell me if any like those of you with Warhammer knowledge, right? You know, like and the collection boxes where it's like different units and different models and that kind of thing. Does anything in this spearhead stand out? What stands out to you as infantry? What stands out to you as an elite? What stands out to you as a leader? You know, where's the centerpiece model? This here is a great representation for the problem of the whole range. You know, a little bit like there's too much the same. There's too much the same. If you love Slayers from Warhammer Fantasy, you'll love these guys. But outside of that, you're kind of struggling. You're kind of struggling. Sorry, messages again. But yeah, like, does anybody? Nothing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nothing stands out. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Toby. You know, it's hold on. Let me. Age of Sigma order. We'll do some dwarf to dwarf comparison as well. Like there you go. Cities of Sigmar, Spearhead. Look at you got the Fusiliers, fellas with guns. You've got like a special unit there with his magic pot of I'm presuming chili. You got the dog walkers here. They stand out. And then you've got the HQ unit here. You're like, dude with a rifle on top of an ogre stands out. They clearly look like they belong to the same faction, but there's differences. Or, Caradron Overlords. There you go. Boom. Exact like, HQ unit. Infantry, special unit, centerpiece model. Clearly they all look like they belong to the same faction, but there's differences where you can tell, they're different. You know? All the Fire Slayers, yeah, Fire Slayers, they're cool design, but they're too much of them the same, so they go in C tier for me, which is a shame because I do like my dwarfs. Oh, Nurgle. Hold on a second. Nurgle got a revamp not too long ago. Nurgle got some really nice new models. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. This is the good shit. We're ignoring demons. We're gonna focus on the other stuff. But Nurgle has some really good models. Like it's the kind of stuff where I've kind of been like I'll be honest in terms of Warhammer Fantasy, Nurgle Knights are absolutely one of my favorite aesthetics. Nurgle Knights are absolutely one of my favorite aesthetics for Chaos Warriors. Like, oh, just so good. The vibes are so. I genuinely really think, in terms of Chaos factions, Nurgle in Age of Sigmar gets the vibe down immensely. They get the vibe down so well. Like, it is unfortunately a similar thing to Khorne, where where chaos is chaos, and so it doesn't. Oh Jesus Christ! And it doesn't really kind of. It's not doing anything special for me. It's not standing out to me. But the models are really great, and what they have works so well. It works so well. It's Nurgle doing Nurgle stuff. It doesn't really kind of, you know, jump out to be, nothing. It's nothing like the Caradron Overlords, where we have a steampunk, non-magic faction in our high fantasy, high magic setting. Don't know about me. These are yeah. We got some nice little like Nurgle Chaos Cultist stuff going on. Really fun models. Really good design work. Really good design work on these. They're genuinely so good. Pestigores. Oh, look at these. Look at these Pestigores. They are so good. Oh, they're so good. Genuinely really good design work. Oh, yes, the Putrid Blight Knights. Oh, yes, look at them. Look at the aura. Look at the vibes going on. Oh, amazing. Here, oh yes, there it is. There it is. The I love the vibe and aesthetic of Nurgle Chaos Warriors. They're legitimately just so good. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the armor. I don't know if it's like the proportions. I don't know, but they are just so fucking good. They're so cool. No, absolutely. I think honestly, Nurgle can go in B. They can go in B. Same with like Korn and Slanesh. Like really good models. Like works really well. They're doing nothing that really kind of stands out to me. Is like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting that of Nurgle. But you know what? Maybe they don't need to. Maybe the forces of chaos don't need to do that. You know? Oh, look at these. They're so good. Yeah, no. And Festus. Shout out Festus. Anybody who's played Total War Warhammer or is familiar with lore from Warhammer Fantasy? This is yeah, Festus Leechlord. Like he got a revamp. He's back. He's back on a mount this time. You know, Nurgle can absolutely go in B. Ogres. Ooh, how do I feel? Oh, oops, that's 40k. Oh no, it's not order. It's destruction. Ogres. Oh, I think ogres can go in A. Ogres can go in A. Their lore is really fun. Their vibe is really good. Body goals as fuck for me, quite frankly. I really wish I was built like an ogre. I really wish I was built like an ogre. And their models are just. It is. A lot of them are just the same models that they used in Warhammer Fantasy. They really are. Like, there's only like a couple, if I remember rightly, that are fresh for Age of Sigmar. Oh bloody hell! Yes, those are bags. Fuck off, cunt. Yeah. So we have the Gorges. These are new. These are new for Age of Sigmar, and they are really cool. God, those are fucked up. And then we've got the Blood Pelt Hunter. That's really about it. That is really about it for ogres. But God, the fucking yes. Are those resin or metal? They're fine cast. Yeah, Jesus Christ, those are metal. I think. Frost sabers. Yeah, nah. These are all fantasy models, which is a shame. Which is a shame. But they work. They work. I think. I'm still. I'm still keeping them in A tier. I think. I am so biased, but A tier as fuck. A tier. Another A tier for order Lumineth Realm Lords. Lumineth Realm Lords. They again. See, I'm gonna keep saying this, but it's so true though. They like Age of Sigmar just has better models than 40k. They really do. They really do. Like they just decided to cook. Like they really just were like, hey, new fantasy setting. What are we gonna do? And they were just there like, fuck it, we're gonna make peak. Every every model we make is going to be just peak as hell. Look, that is an empty suit of armor, and they have made it a tabletop model. You see that? There's nothing in that armor. Nothing in that armor, but it's a tabletop model. Incredible, awesome. I don't even like elves. I don't even really do elves in fantasy. But this design work is just incredible. They are really just so good. Archmage. Yeah, it's Teclis. Yes. Yeah, Teclis and Selenar, the spirit of Ish. There we go. Yeah. 40k has some neat models, but most of them are over designed. Yeah, yeah, I can agree to that. They're either over designed or they're just kind of they're okay. There are some really good ones, but there's just others that are just there like, it's fine. It's like, it's not doing anything to blow my socks off. You know. But Age of Sigmar has so many models that are actually just so well. Look at this. Like, look at this, Toby. There is no more need for more cowbell. Like, we have no money for more cowbell. We have reached peak cowbell. The cowbell has reached its zenith. Like, we're good. Okay. My apologies, just checking messages again. Yeah, no, yeah. Peak, peak. We have no money for cowbell. This is all the cowbell we need. It's incredible, amazing. It's a fucking such good design work. What Morby said. Like, look at this shit. Elania and Elathor, Eclipsean War Sages. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no. Oh, look at that. That's cool as well. Shit. So good. Nah. Definitely an A tier. Definitely an A tier. Is it A tier? Yeah, A tier. Oh, it's the fucking. Is it just Oryx or. Hold on. Let me just check the rest of the tiers just to make sure. Right, so I think that's Oryx in. That's like greenskins in general. I think they share like just one. I think they share just a single codex, I want to say. Destruction. Yeah, yeah, Auric War Clans. So they share one roster. They share one codex, right? And it's split between second, and it's split between the Iron Jaws, the Iron Jaws, and the Auric and the Are they called Auric? Cruel Boys. Cruel Boys. That's it. You've got the Iron Jaws and the Cruel Boys. I mean, Beastmen tier. I can't do that, Toby. That tier is for the Beastmen only. That's an exclusive club for Beastmen only. But I will say, like, where are they? Where I just there they are. It's S tier, incredibly S tier. These are the boys. These are the boys, the boyest of boys. Like this here, the Iron Jaws. These are your classic Warhammer orcs. These guys are so cool. Like, look at them. I own 20. I got two boxes of the Iron Jaws Ard boys. I gave them all swords because like fuck it, I'm not giving them spears. Yeah, no, really great models. Stupid good models. And then the flip side of that coin is of course the Cruel Boys, who I was unsure about them at first when they first came into Warhammer 40 Warhammer what do you call it? What do you call it? Warhammer Age of Sigmar. I almost got my fucking words then. Like, yeah, I was unsure about them at first because I was like, these aren't like my goblins or my Warhammer orcs. But you know what? I think there's a place for them. I think they've really found a place, and I think they're kind of akin in some way to like the Caradron, where there's a uniqueness to them. I've seen them compared to being more like Lord of the Rings orcs, and I get that. but I think they kind of stand out because they're not like goblin. They're not like goblins, nor are they like regular Warhammer orcs. And I think there's definitely a place for them. And I mean, they're just their aesthetic and their. I mean, look at the banner. You tell me you're not a fan of that banner? That's a great ass banner. That's so fun, and it's molded as well. It's molded. You don't have to draw anything on it, and like it's just you just paint that shit. Nah, amazing. Really good. Really, really good. Like they've got some really fun models. Yeah, here we go. I own this one. I own one of these. Now, this is a really good orc. This is a really good orc model. Oh, the Gore Grunters, really fun. Like, just every. The S tier as fuck, genuinely. Genuinely S tier as fuck. So much about the Cruel Boys and the Iron Jaws is just amazing. Like, look at this fucking creepy bastard. Stop it. There we go. Yeah, look at this creepy bastard. This is just, oh my god. Like, look at the tusks coming out from the chin. I was genuinely a little bit unsettled the first time I saw this model. It's just so odd. Like the proportions and everything, you know? Like no, incredible. And obviously you got the standard battle line for the Cruel Boys, and they are just so good. Yeah, amazing. Really good. S tier as hell. Kill boss with a stab grot. Yeah. Toby, this is your vibe right here, guy. This is your vibe right here. Not him, this little motherfucker. Absolutely up your alley. Look at that. Like, so fun. The swamp caller shaman with the pot of grot. My vibe, yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it where I'm just there. Like, this feels like it would suit Toby. You know, it's just a you saying I'm short. Fuck off. It's just I don't know. So just I don't know. I can imagine you'd appreciate just a little like I mean just a little guy. You know, like you can appreciate just this little guy, this little fella, this dude. You know, with his little shield and his fucking shiv. Like more grunter. Oh, I love this model as well. I love this model so much. I love it. It's just orcs. Orcs are S tier. Belong, deserved S tier. Speaking of S tier, Lizardmen. S tier as hell. S on ungodly S tier. You know how I know they're S tier? You know why they belong in S tier? I'll show you. I will show you why they belong in S tier. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is my boy? Right here. This is S tier. Everything you need to know. To be fair, having your own personal shank manlet is neat. Yes, exactly. No, this right here, this model, this is everything you need to know about why they're S tier. Lizard as well. Lizard as well. There is another part to this, true, but this is the S tier. Look at this model. Look at Croak. Look how everything floats, and it seems so seamless. And of course, obviously, Aztec lizard riding dinosaurs. You you like if you're not. I printed this on my stepdad's Lizardmen army. Hell yes, great shit. Like, listen, if you don't like the idea of Aztec lizards riding dinosaurs or 10 foot tall alligator men beating the shit out of people and hitting them with the death roll, you're lost as a person. You're lost. You're astoundingly lost. You're devastatingly lost if you don't like the idea of any of that. Oh, my boy Gorok. Oh, my beautiful boy. I have this model as well. I love Gorok. Literally my favorite lizard man. Oh, lizard man, I should say. But yeah, if lizard riding dinosaurs, if like 10 foot tall alligator people beating the shit out of you, or anything like that. It was an 18-hour print. Jesus. It's outrageous. Oh, look at that. The Agrodon. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Look at that for a banner bearer, by the way. That is a banner bearer unit. I would once again like, is there anybody out here who doesn't like this? Because if so, you're a wrong'un. Like, certifiably a wrong'un. Look at this. This is the banner bearer for the army. Come on now. It's a fucking orb of like death or energy or whatever. Amazing. Spectacular. No notes, S tier. Moving on. We're moving on. What else need to be said? Oh, Sylvaneth. Oh my. Oh, I'll have to have a think about this one. Order Sylvaneth. How do I feel about Sylvaneth? Hmm. An 18-hour print really does just sound fucking like a hell of a process. Hmm. Chat, how do I feel about Sylvaneth? Because I feel something about them. How do I feel? Angry Tree Man is absolutely amazing. That's a great model. Ah, yes, Dreicher. Yes. Angry Tree Spirit. The War Song Revenant. Very nice, very nice. They've got really good models. I will say they do have some really, really good models. Oh, that's cool. That's that Beehive, hell yeah. And I know they definitely have good lore. They do have some fun lore. Dryads. I think those are from fucking Warhammer Fantasy, by the way. Oh, those are cool. Look at that. Look at that. That's fucking sick. Spite Revenants, the Spider Rider Lancers. You know what? I feel confident, chat. I would say these are probably like a good B tier. I think Alariel, that's a good model as well. Look at that. Look at the thighs. Look at the detail on the thigh, knee, calf. That's a good ass model. That's a really good ass model. Again, Age of Sigmar. Somebody cooked. I think Sylvanether and B. I think Sylvanether and B like perfectly good, really good models, good lore. Can wrap your thigh. Can wrap those thighs around my head any day. You'll have to get past the giant beetle, my guy. But I respect it. Fucking go get it. B tier. Really good models, really good lore. Nothing that stands out too much to me, but still really fun. Still a really really fun faction. Worth it, sure. Back to death. Death. Is it the Night Haunt? It is the Night Haunt. Ghosties. Ooh, the ghosties. How do I feel about the ghosties? Thank you, Games Workshop. Fuck off. Owlrack the Drowner. It's Tibia Mariner from fucking Elden Ring. They really do have some really good designs for the ghosties. Yeah, they've got some really standout designs here. God, look at that. That's a fucking metal album cover. And again, really good job in making sure there's not like a plastic pole keeping it up. It's all connected around the model and all that shit. It's really well done. Kurdos Valentian, the Craven King. Oh, that's another good model. Look at that. I. Oh, the Lord Vitriolic. Look at that. It's another great bit of work. Look at the arms pouring the potion. Look at the goopy smoke with the face coming out of it. That's. I think they're A tier. I think they're A tier, honestly. Like there is so much creativity clearly on display for those guys. I really think those are really good. Next we have the old oh, it's the flesh. No, not flesh eater courts. It's the motherfucking death. Soulblight Gravelords. Yeah, vampires. Yeah. Now then, chat. Now we ask the question: how does Beef feel about these? That's from Warhammer Fantasy. How does Beef feel about this, chat? You know, let's get some bits and bobs up. You know. Oh, Manfred, you bastard! I fucking hate you. It's a really good model though. They did really well with that. Kreitzer, the Rat Prince. God damn. That very, very classy longsword. Ah, the Soulblight, yes. Carolina von Karstein. Really good sword with the rose around it. It's very nice. Sakar Fang of Nolamia. Another really good model. Blades of the Hollow King. Oh, look at that. These are good. These are really good, especially the one with the ghost around it. That's oh. Prince Vaudry, Lord of the Crimson Keep. Look at that. Again, that's another heavy metal album cover if ever I saw one. Or a Revenant Drecholith. Vampire Lord on a Nightmare Steed. Yeah, that's pretty... Oh, I love the skeletons popping out underneath. That's good. That's very fun. The Barrow Guard. Yes, I love the design work of these of the Barrow Guard and the other kind of skeleton units. They are, I mean, look at them. I love the shield, I love the helmets, the armor, the swords. Oh, these are good. Chat, these are really good models. The Barrow Knights. Oh, the fucking mask. The fucking mask. Are you serious? That's cool. Nah, these are sick. These are so genuinely some really good skeleton models. I would honestly use these outside of 40k. I'm so used to saying that. I'd use these outside of Sigmar. Honestly, you could absolutely. I'm not sure how easy it would be, but if you wanted to use these for Warhammer, the Old World rank and flank, try it. They're just that good. The White King on the steed as well. Oh, the aura. Look at that. Look at that weapon. Oh, so bright. Another really good model. Vampire Lord. Really simple, really basic, really well done though. Lauka Vi, Mother of Nightmares. God, look at that. Hmm. The zombies I think are a bit over designed, I must admit. I feel like the zombies are a bit over designed. Fail bats, those are really nice. Blood Knights. Oh, Blood Knights. Look at that. Look at the mace. Look at the mace on that. That's fucking beautiful. Vengorian Lord. Beldama Volga, first of the Vrykos. Another real vampire lady riding a wolf. On God, absolutely. Radakar the Beast. That's sick. Radakar the Wolf. That's the same character as two different models, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Ever more monstrous since full power of his curse manifest, he transformed into a terrifying creature. The injuries that threatened to end him eclipsed by raw strength. Altered Redakar is a towering creature with a dagger-length claws, capable of moving with swiftness, great speed, size. Yeah, nah, cool. That's a really fun model. Lady Anika, the Thirsting Blade. Yeah, yes, the Outcast. Definitely B tier. Really well good, really well done. Really, really good models there. Oh, the Sons of Oh, Umgak. Umgak. They're going in Umgak chat, I'm afraid. There's just those models are from Warhammer Fantasy, and they work well enough for the faction. And I must admit, it really must be said. Like the actual mega gargants, because God forbid motherfuckers say giant. Like these are really well designed. These models, these are really, really good. Not, I wouldn't say worth 135 fucking quid, but you know, these are really good. One second. Alright, messages. I apologize. Yeah. The Gatebreaker, I think, is a fun model. I think that's a really fun model. But there's just. The Mega Gargants are really good, but there's just not enough, you know? Beast Smasher Mega Gargant. That's a good model. That's fun. But yeah, it's. There's some good models with the Mega Gargants, but there's not enough, I think, to the faction in terms of lore. And yeah, it's. There's just not enough. There's just not enough that like pulls me in. So they're Umgak. They're in D. They're in D. Um. Ooh, Warriors of Chaos. Ooh, Warriors of Chaos. I think I know where I'm gonna put these guys. Honestly, Chaos. Slaves to Darkness. See, Warriors of Chaos, Slaves to Darkness. Split up into two parts. We have Our Chaos Warriors, who look astoundingly good. Chaos Warriors look incredibly good. They did so well and cooked the fuck with these. The other part of Slaves to Darkness is the humans, is the actual like kind of semi-regular human barbarians, and these models. I can't lie, chat. I actually really like the Dark Oath Raiders more than the actual Chaos Warriors. I can't lie. I like these guys more than the actual Chaos Warriors. I think they have so much sauce. I think they have so much sauce. I think I'm going to just real quick A tier. I think they're A tier. Like, but yeah, nah. The actual human raiders, so much sauce. Genuinely, look at this Conan the Barbarian fucker. They are just so good. I really like this. That's a good box, by the way. I really might get that box one day. But no, the Exalted Hero, really good. Bellicor, get fucked, mate. Dark Oath Chieftain, Dark Oath Queen. Look at that. These here, this stuff, definitely part of like what makes Chaos Warriors great. Archaon the Everchosen, who is better than Abaddon, I must say. He's actually quite like Archaon's better than Abaddon, it must be said. He is just he's just cool as fuck. He actually successfully ended his previous setting. What have you done, Abaddon? Yeah, these are just Chaos Sorcerer Lord, Abraxia, Spear of the Everchosen. She's cool. She's a real look at that mount as well. I like that. That's like I like that there's Chaos Warriors on horses, and then there's other Chaos Warriors who, with enough like prestige and enough rank, are just there like, yeah, no, give me the evil lizard monster. A horse is no good. Bring me the evil lizard monster. Chaos Lord, yeah. Dark Oath Chieftain. Love the head options for this guy. Oh, look at that. Eternus, the first blade of the first prince. Look at that. That's a model. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Chaos Lord on a car Direct. Again, like Chaos Lord, but it's like he's got enough prestige and vibe to be like, you know what? I don't want a horse. I want the evil lizard monster. We're going with the evil lizard monster, chat. Fucking hold on. Oh my god, I love that thing. Yeah, the Ogroids. I really like the Ogroids. I would kit bash the fuck out of the Ogroids and make them into some Beastmen Minotaurs kind of thing. Um, oh, the Sphinx. Look at the Sphinx, chat. Look at that. That's terrifying. I'd be genuinely scared if I came across that. There we are, the old Therodons. Look at that. That's cool. That's so cool. Definitely a Minotaur. I'd make that a Minotaur for my tabletop models. The Dark Oath Wilder Fiend is genuinely so good. It's like, look at this. Is this not just chaos as fuck? Look at that. The back spikes. You know, the mouth. Look at the mouth. It's how peeled back it is, you know? So good. No, that's a great model. Also, Toby, if you want to do some chaos kit bashing, these guys are great for that. Chaos Legionnaires. You could definitely do some work with these guys, Toby. I really want more of these guys available for chaos. Elite, well armed, and highly disciplined. Shadowy agenda of their own, sworn to the first prince, the Legionnaires uphold a secret religion known as the Dark Creed, and strive with each victory to sow confusion, reap dissent, and bring their dark master close to his insidious ascension. Yeah, these guys secretly work for Bellicor. But god, they look good. You could really do a lot of kit bashing potential with them. You could do a lot of fun stuff. Definitely A tier. And it looks, chat, like we're at the last faction for Age of Sigmar. Oh, actually, tell a lie, we're not. There'll be one more, but it's not on the tier list. So let's get through this first. Death, Ossiarch, Bone Reapers. I mean, where is he? Where is he? He needs to. We cannot talk about the Ossiarch Bone Reapers without talking about him. But already you can tell, or at least I'd hope you can tell, Chaos Legionism. Yeah, check them out. You could do some work with them, Toby. But I mean, Games Workshop, if you're implementing that to stop like scalpers or whatever, I'm afraid it doesn't work. Yeah, the Arc Cavalos Xantos, funky name. Look at that. Again, we're in heavy metal album cover territory, people. Look at this. The ghost underneath, the steed with the skulls inside it, no less. Vok Mortian, Master of the Bone Tithe. That's a cool model. Like, that's cool. The Morghast Harbingers, really cool model. This is just look at this. Oh, this is disgusting. How good this faction is in terms of models. Again, I have no interest in buying any of these models. I have no interest in playing any of them tabletop. But Jesus Christ, they are so good. And yeah, Nagash is here. This is the Nagash faction. Nagash, I think Nagash is usable with other undead factions, but this is his faction. These are his lot, and oh, they're so good. Nagash, what can you do? What can you do? You know, such is the power of Nagash. Like, oh, he's just so good. Who doesn't love the Bone Pope? Number one arsehole in the setting. Objectively one of the best models ever. Catacross, another really good model. Look at the aura this man has, and like all the people surrounding him. His little banner dude, his little like I guess assistant general. This guy holding the fucking scroll. Nah, amazing model. The Gothazar Harvester. Heavy metal album cover, and that is a great mark to hit for Warhammer. If your faction looks like a heavy metal album cover, you're doing something right. Mortizan Soul Mason. Yep. Look at that. Look at the legs. Look at the legs. Amazing shit. Necropolis Stalkers. That's disgusting, by the way. I want to point out, like dual wielding two-handed swords and successfully holding them two-handed. Genius shit. Genius shit. I love that. Mortis Reapers. Really simple, really basic compared to what we've seen. Still really cool. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, nah. Ossiarch Bone Reapers. They're so good. The new archers they have as well with the eye covered. Awesome. Oh, look at that. Liege Mortek. That's cool. No, amazing. I can't. Oh, just so good. So good. You know what? They might be A tier. Ossiarch Bone Reapers might be A tier. They're actually so cool. And that's everything on here. There is one more faction though that we need to address. Chaos. There we go. Yeah, the Chorfs. The wondrous return, my friends. Very limited range right now. But oh my god. Just. Oh. wonderful work. Absolutely incredible, incredible work. Oh dear. No, I love the holster. That's cool. Nah, this is just like a return long awaited and a return gladly welcomed. You know, like it's just they did so well. The colors for the models that they've actually gone with on the website could be better. I guess I'm just used to the whole black and red for Chorfs, but yeah, no, those models are so good. I'll be back in a minute. I need to go pee. But then we should be back to our regularly scheduled program. So one moment, please. Hello, chat. I'm back. Hello there, chat. How are we? Oh. Yes, yes. Come back in, Sashi man. Good to see you. There we go. Are you getting under the desk, or are you getting on the desk again? 1, 2, 3. And he's on the desk again. Hello, chat. I'm back. 1 second. Yes, hello, buddy. Okay, there we go. Hello, chat. We're back. Yeah, we're on to the last faction to cover, and it's the Chorfs. And yeah, no, they're great. They're awesome. Great to see them back again in the old Warhammer fantasy world. Pardon me. I honestly think if I was to put them in the tier list, yes, hello, Session. Good to see you. You're a good boy. I honestly think I would probably. Thank you, Sashi. Hello. Good to see you. I think I'd probably put him in. Chat, what do we think? B tier, maybe? They're like some really good models, really good return. They're just gonna obviously need some time to kind of flesh out. Like, I think you know what? I think that could work. I think that's a fair. What do you call it? I think that's a fair way to put them. I think putting them in B is really good. So they've got really good models, really good return. Faction that a lot of people have been wanting for. They just need some time, like to kind of cook and kind of make and like flesh out their lore. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Yeah. Right. Bear with me a second, chat. Download the image. Go. I'll be posting that in the Discord. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. So I'll be posting that in the Discord. Hi. Hello. Yes, I know you're here, and I know you want attention. I'm sorry. I'm doing my thing. Chat. Sorry, Sashi. Hello. Yes. Are you a good boy? Just give you a hug. I can only assume you'd hate it because that's how you always react when I give you a hug. Question: are you able to do raids? I should be able to. I just need to figure out how. I have yet to actually do. I've actually yet to figure out how to do that. I'll have to check my Twitch stuff. Bear with me a second. Yes, hello, Sashi Man. Good to see you. Good boy, Sashi Man. Complete all. There we go. That's good. Go. Hold on. There we go. Just had to unplug my keyboard there because Sashi's ass is on it as he does. What's your suggestion, Toby? What's your suggestion? Good boy. What is your suggestion, Toby? Good boy. This cat, for some reason, has decided a tiny Viking. Let's have a look. Is there somebody you watch, Toby? Yeah. Okay. Again, I need to figure out how to actually do that, so I may have to. I may have to wait for now until later on. Thank you, Seshuan. Good to see you. My guy, you can't sit there because you're gonna fall off the desk. You silly bastard. Good boy. I know. I don't know. See, I know you're here because you want some company, but it's like I have a bed. You can literally just sit on my bed like elsewhere. Gets along, I think. Google it. Hold on, 1 second. Would you mind? Hi. Are you having fun there, Mister? Right. Hold on. Let's see, we've got half an hour left of stream. Well, we should. Well, in accordance to the timing, we do. Uh, hmm. You know what? I will save. I will say. Chat. Do I save the Smash or Pass tier list for another night? That one will get through. I'm not sure in how much time because I'll be opening the floor. I'll be opening the floor to a chat for that one. So I'm not sure if I should do that one now or if I should save that for another night. What do you think, Jet? Do we want Smash or Pass for another night, or shall we try and do it now? But I'm not sure how long that'll take because we've only got about like 30, 20 minutes for the rest of stream. Save it IMO. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a good idea. We can commit. We can commit another and save it. Yeah, we'll save it for Oh, let me think now. I'll be playing Cultic tomorrow morning. You know what? We'll save it for the evening because the morning stream I'll be playing Cultic and experiencing that for the first time. So we'll save what do you call it? We'll save Primarch Smash or Pass for give it more time for discussion. Yeah, like I said, I'll be opening up the floor to chat. So there'll be more people to kind of talk amongst yourselves while I do stuff. Cool. So I'll save that for another night. Right then. Um Hmm. I'm not actually sure what I will do now, chat. If I'm all honest, I might actually call it a night. Like we've gotten through the tier list. I've got nothing else planned for stream. So I think I might actually call it an early one. And then tomorrow we will do Cultic, which for anybody who's unfamiliar, give you boy a second. Let me just get my Steam up, and I will let you behold. Da, da, da. This cat likes to place his arse in the most like. We got a raid target. Hold on. I never agreed to that, Toby. Like, but it does sound nice. I must admit. And once I figure out how to actually fucking do it, I will do it. Yeah, this is what I'll be playing tomorrow morning, chat. By the way, I've not played it before. It was recommended to me highly by our beloved mod Val. So yes, so I'll be playing some of that tomorrow. Tomorrow in the AM. So get your morning caffeine ready and what do you call it? Straight on Twitch. Type /raid channel name in your chat while live to send your viewers to another creator's channel. 10-second counter will appear, allowing viewers to opt out, followed by a raid now button. Okay, okay. Hmm. Alright, I'll keep that. Hold on 1 second. Copying that for future use, thank you. Yeah, but yeah, this is what I'll be playing tomorrow morning, chat. So, let's say get stream going between 10:30 in the AM, and then yes, we'll be doing some cultic, which again I've not played it before. I've seen Val play some of it. It's very fun looking. It's very up my alley. Yeah. So I'll be playing that. I'm playing this tomorrow morning. So yeah, get your caffeine ready. Fucking have your brekkie. Lock the fuck in, and yes, get ready for cultic. Right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Right. I'm going to plug my keyboard back in and hopefully the cat won't sit on it. Go. Right. Oh, he's playing Resident Evil Requiem. Okay. Okay, okay. 1 second. Da-da-da-da-da. Right. Bear with me. So let me give this a crack, Toby. Right. So I'm going to shut stream now. If anybody wants to go and raid into this other channel, feel free to, upon Toby's recommendation. But I'm going to be shutting stream down in a moment. I will be calling it a day. I need to do the thing first, don't I? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Right. Sorry, this is unusual. I'm ending stream early, and I'm going to be attempting to do raid thing. So, let me the cat chug. I'm not chugging. Unfortunately, Beef has been having belly problems today in the evening. I've had to take a couple tablets for it, so chugging is not advisory. Which is a shame because I did promise I would do a makeup chug for it, and I am, I'm unable to right now. Like, belly does not feel bestie. I know. Oh, I know. Hold on 1 second. What the fuck are you batting around, cat? Have you found something, or is it just your own tail again? I think the cat's whacking his own tail. Yeah, no. No. Unfortunately, I'm having belly problems tonight, so I've had to take a couple tablets. Makeup chug Wednesday? Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. I'd like to, provided I don't get another upsetty belly. Like, I'd love to do that. 2 chugless streams in a row. Shameful display. Shameful display. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I wasn't feeling well, obviously, at the time when I denied the first one, and then Yeah, no, tonight I've just, yeah, like, yeah, no, the first, yeah, nah, it's just been, I had to take a couple tablets for it. But yeah, right, I'm gonna say my goodbyes, get stream closed up. I will hit the raid button, and send you all to this other fella. And everybody, like, take care, have a good day, stay hydrated, rest up, and I will see you all tomorrow for some cultic in the morning. So goodbye, take care, farewell, bye bye.